What's up YouTube? It's your boy James back with another video. And today we're going to take a deep dive into the Air Max 90 Nordic, or as some people are calling it, the Christmas sweater. Now the Air Max 90 silhouette is loved by many people around the world. And this specific shoe that we're looking at today retailed for $130, and I actually caught this dub on the Nike Sneakers app. The Air Max 90 is one of the most popular shoes that Nike produces for several reasons. A, it's a very stylish shoe. B, the colorways that they slap on these things, people just love them. They love collecting the different colorways. And if you look in most sneakerheads' closet, they have Air Max 90s probably from years past to today. Now this Air Max 90 Nordic Christmas sweater sneaker that we're looking at right here. Now this is a very bold colorway. And I understand that this probably isn't going to be for everybody. You either love this sneaker or you hate this sneaker. But for me, I love the Air Max 90. I'm a huge Christmas fan. It's one of my favorite holidays in the entire year. So this was a must cop for me. Now I wasn't sure if this sneaker was going to sell out. I didn't know if it was going to be hard to get. I didn't know if it was going to be limited. But I knew one thing was for sure. I was definitely going after it. And, I actually did take a dub on the Nike Sneakers app, which, as you all know, is few and far between most of the time. But if you love Air Max 90 sneakers, or you're interested in picking up this Nordic Christmas sweater colorway, then I hope that this review can help you. So in today's video, what we're going to do is I'm going to unbox these sneakers. I'm going to hit you with a full detailed review, then I'm going to hit you with an on feet, and then I'm going to leave you with my thoughts and opinions on this Air Max 90 Nordic Christmas sweater. I'd like to welcome back all my returning viewers and subscribers. I love you guys. Thank you so much. But if this is your first time visiting the channel, my name is James, and I do reviews on sneakers, gear, and sports-related items. But if you all could do that thing I like and destroy that like button for me, I'd really appreciate it, guys. It helps me a lot, and thank you in advance. And if you're new or you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I drop a video and you don't miss anything. So this Air Max 90 just arrived in the mail, and I have this sneaker right here. So this comes in your OG Nike box, red with your white lettering, and you have a Nike symbol there, Nike right there, Nike right there, and on the opposite side of the box, a very big Nike logo right there. And this is a size 8.5 personal pair. Retail was $130, and the size tag reads white, university, red, and green. Bam! Now, I knew that this was a must cop for me, man. Like, I love Air Max 90s. They are so comfortable. Whatever they've done in the past few years that make them so comfortable, it's definitely working. It's one of my go-to sneakers when I just want to, have a nice comfortable shoe on my feet, for multiple hours throughout the day or something like that. But this colorway to me is fire. And if you're into a little bit different, colorways and stuff like that, some oddball kind of sneakers, this is definitely kind of cool, to have in your collection. And I could really see myself rocking these every Christmas. Now, as far as quality goes, my first impression right out of the box, I don't really see any flaws on anything, really. So the manufacturing part, looks pretty good. But now that I got these sneakers out of the box, let's go ahead and take an up-close look at this Air Max 90. So here's our first up-close look at this Air Max 90. Starting at the top, you're going to have this knit material in green and white. And this is very soft. It wraps around to the back of the shoe here. In the center, you're going to have this white synthetic leather where your university red Nike check. Below that, you're going to have your mud guard, and that's a different green, and it wraps, all the way to the front of the shoe. Then right here, you're going to have your Air Max branding, and that's in a different green color. Then down here, you're going to have your white rubber midsole, and you have this university red, and then you have your exposed air unit in red as well. Now, as far as your eyelets go, you got two different greens, and then right here in the center, you have this gold eyelet right there as well. So then moving on to the front of the shoe, you got that white synthetic leather that wraps around, and then you got your knit material right here in that green and white with the snowflakes. And then here you're going to come to your flat laces, and that's a really nice touch. Sets it off really, really nicely. Now moving on to the back of the sneakers, you're going to have that knit material that you have on the front and the side of the shoe. And then you're going to have your Nike Air in white on top of this other, green color right there. Now, inside of the sock liner here, you're going to have this, sweater knit material that wraps all the way around that. It's also behind the tongue there. And just to note, these white laces do have, green tips on both shoes. And then inside of the shoe, you're going to have your white insole, and then you're going to have your Nike Snow Globe in each shoe, which, I don't know, that's a really cool touch, man. I don't think I've ever seen that before, but it looks really, really cool in these sneakers. Now on the bottom of the sneaker, you're going to have your classic Air Max 90 outsole in your University red and green. And then right there on the side of the shoe, you're going to have your Nike branding. So when it comes to these sneakers, I'm really, really happy to add these to my collection. These actually sold out very, very quickly on the Nike Sneakers app. I wasn't sure if they would sell out. So, this was something that I was going after. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to obtain them, but I did. I seen people who, missed out or took an L on this, kind of upset that they didn't get them. This isn't for everybody. I could understand if you do not like this sneaker, but, I'm really into Christmas. It's one of my favorite holidays, and the Air Max 90 is one of my favorite silhouettes. But with all that being said, guys, I want to go ahead and show you what they look like on feet. Now, I really like what Nike did with this silhouette and this colorway for Christmas. And if you're interested in picking up this sneaker, the resale prices so far are not so bad. I mean, you could probably pick this shoe up for under $200 depending upon size. And retail was $130. But, as time goes on, I think these are probably going to be worth, a little bit more than they're currently going for. So if you're interested in picking these up for this holiday season or a holiday season in the future, you probably want to jump on these now. Now, as far as how I feel about these Air Max 90s in hand and on feet, guys, I really like this colorway. I really like this sneaker. The materials that they use, you do have your synthetic leather, and then you have, all this knit that's on, the inside of the shoe and, on the front toe box and stuff like that. It's really, really nicely made. I think it hits very nicely, especially if you pair this up, with some red and green ugly Christmas sweater or something like that. Like, this is going to hit different. And I think this is a head turner. So, when people see these on your feet, they're going to be like, yo, what's that? You know what I mean? Just because it stands out so much, it's so unique, it's so different. So, I really like the shoe very, very much. But I want to know what you think of this Air Max 90. Is this a cop? Is this a pass? Is this dope? Are these trash? Let me know down in the comments section below how you feel about these sneakers. I'd like to thank you all for rocking out with me and watching this video. Before you guys bounce out, if you could do that thing I like and destroy that like button for me, I would really, 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 really appreciate it, guys. And if you're new here or you haven't yet already subscribed, hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you never miss any content on sneakers, gear, and sports-related items. And until next video, peace.